when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
I have a good one this week. Okay, we're recording. And it's only because I was listening to this song on my way to work this morning.
Okay.
And
mine is when I was listening on my way to work too.
Oh, look at that. It just happened. Okay. I'm going to try my best to do this in her voice. But she has a much higher pitched voice than I do. I get 40 G's a feature now. Whole Franklin's like Aretha now. It's the SL2-seater now. And I'm in nothing but diamonds. I'm the illest female that you heard thus far. 5'5" with the 34 B cup bra. Do you?
No,
no,
I'm not getting it. I'm nothing. I'm like, who's 5'5"?
But this one is super old.
It's an old one. Yeah.
This one is, when I say super old, I mean, I think the song came out in the year 2000. I think maybe, when did this song come out? Yeah. I think it was in the year. No, it doesn't say. I think it was in the year 2000, though. Like, literally.
Okay.
Do you want a hint?
Yes.
It is an East Coast rapper.
Okay.
Who is affiliated with a very popular East Coast rapper who might be married to Beyonce.
Okay. East Coast rapper who's affiliated with. Okay. What's it? Is it? What is this? Is it Eve?
You don't have any idea?
No.
Okay, this is Emil.
Emil. Okay.
From.
I had no idea. I don't know.
You don't know who that is?
No.
You've never heard. Can I get a? Like, you've never heard that song? You don't remember the part. She's like, "You ain't gotta be rich, but fuck that. How we gonna get around on your bus pass?" You've never heard?
No.
Wow.
You put me on.
Okay.
What's the name of the song?
Well, this song is from her album. It's called For the Fam, and it's featuring her, Memphis Bleak, Jay-Z, and Beanie Siegel.
Okay.
And I think this was like, it doesn't matter because like, well, I'm not that it doesn't matter, but like, I feel like she got dropped from this label like not that long after this song drop.
Yeah.
And like they fell out. But her album was Emil, and the name stands for All Money Is Legal. And Emil was actually, I think this is a super fun fact. Emil was actually the first female rapper to ever have a Beyonce feature.
Oh.
And yes, on the song, I Got That. So yeah.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, I love this song. It's a really good song. I think you should listen to this song. It's For the Fam. And when it's For the Fam, D-A. But it's a really good song. I think they're all rapping their asses off. But yeah, that's Emil, you know?
I would have never guessed it.
No, you wouldn't have. But when you listen to it, you're going to be like, she really killed that voice.
I'm sure. You're going
to be like, she got it exactly right.
All right. We're getting way too cocky with us being able to do this now. Like, take us on tour.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. Fell asleep in Gucci, hating how so boozy. He ate it with his girl. Now there's diamonds in my coochie. I was in the dorm stressed out with my roomie.
The fuck? That was like abrupt.
No, okay, I can keep going.
Keep going a little bit.
All right. Fell asleep in Gucci, hating how so boozy. He ate it with his girl. Now there's diamonds in my coochie. I was in the dorm stressed out with my roomie. Now I'm in the Benz stressed out because I'm roomie.
Oh my God.
In love with the new me, a long way from boosting. Since 15, I had niggas trying to seduce me.
Okay, so boosting. So that definitely eliminates some people. Now, is it a City Girl song?
It is not.
Okay.
You want a hint?
Yes, give me a.
It's something we love to hate.
Damn it, is this Sweetie?
Oof.
But as soon as you said love to hate, I'm like, I know whose flow that is.
Yeah.
I know exactly who that is. And she went to college.
Yep, exactly.
She's a college grad.
I thought the college part would give it away.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, who went to college?
Yeah.
Who went to college?
This is the Pretty Bitch Freestyle.
See? Didn't return to that song. I heard it one time when we discussed it for the show and never listened to it again. That was all I had. But you know what? Good for Sweetie. I'm happy for her. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Where My Girls At. I am very excited.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's that season.
It's that season. It is our award show. And I'm just so excited. Yeah. I really am. And it's not only because, but I just feel like we talked about it, and maybe I'll just hold it until we get there. But wow. What a selection.
There's so much. There's also so much. I think we talked about this last episode, but like, there was so much music that came out this year that I think we have a really great, this will be a competitive year. I think that's what I'll say.
Highly competitive.
Yeah.
Highly competitive. Okay. How are you? What's going on? What's up?
I'm good.
How's DC? How's life?
It's fall. Fall is falling. Like, you can tell, like, the leaves have been changing. It's been getting cooler outside.
Can't relate.
I was like, yeah, you definitely can't relate, but it's definitely getting cooler. It's getting cooler. My boyfriend and I are hosting like this. What did we call it? A fall feast. And so everybody's dressing up in like flannels, and then we're gonna have like a barbecue before it gets like super chilly outside. So yeah, things will be good.
That. What's it like to be loved?
It's good. It's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, but you know,
that's so cute. Wait, are you watching this season?
Love is Blind. Yes. I'm like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme. It's just like
you know
I know this place.
You know this place. Is it very accurate to what DC men are like? These men?
I don't think so. Honestly,
really?
I don't know where they found these people. I don't know how they found these people, and I think it's because also they're older. They're a bit older, like they're in their like mid-30s
and like 40s and stuff.
Yeah, so it's like a bit different, but they had like a lot of military people, which is not uncommon. But like, I feel like they had a lot of military people on here.
Yeah,
government workers. But I don't know. I was texting somebody about this, and I was just like, it feels forced. Like they're saying the right things, and it's just like, I don't know. It's not hidden. Like I'm waiting for the season that they decide that they're really gonna start throwing some ugly people in the mix and see if love is really blind.
The uglies? Where are the fat people? Let's truly see if love is blind.
The unconventionally attractive people. I'm waiting for that season where they're like, you know what? Let's just see.
They won't do that.
They're not gonna do
that, but it would be so much fun. It would be much more interesting than what we're watching. I feel like this season is so difficult to get through. Like, it's just so bad. Like, they are not good people.
It feels canned. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep watching though.
I mean, yeah, because I really want to see who's gonna go through with this shit.
Yeah, me too.
Know?
Me too.
But they are not good. They are not good people. I'm not enjoying it. I'm enjoying being like, damn, thank God I am not that fucking desperate.
When they say I love you, and I'm just like, I don't believe you. I don't believe
this person.
you.
What do you mean you love me?
And you got 3 weeks to decide if you're actually gonna marry this. Come on. No.
Do you know how many times my mind could change in 3 weeks?
3 weeks?
In 3 weeks? Like, we gotta get married. We gotta get married today. Otherwise, I'm going to change my mind.
I'm definitely gonna change my mind.
Either that or we don't do it at all.
Oh, right.
That's crazy. What if it's just we meet? It's just a dating show, and we don't have to get married in 3 weeks. We just see if we want to date each other. Like, and like there's the one guy,
and they can still move into together. Like, they could still have that extreme part. I feel like.
Yeah. And there's the one guy who apparently has 3 kids, and he lied.
Oh my God! Don't tell me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Never mind. You don't find out on the show because he's still lying on the show. We only find out because his baby mama exposed him on Instagram.
These people suck. Oh my God.
Exposed him on Instagram. And I said, okay, that's it. I'm done.
Oh my god,
I'm done
these
with this
people are
music.
so shiesty. Anyway,
Beyond shiesty.
What's been going on with you though?
Nothing much. I've recently started doing stand up just for funsies.
Oh, okay.
For funsies, just to see what it's like.
How's it been going? Is it terrifying or?
Definitely terrifying, but I love performing, so it's like it's the kind of terrifying that I love. So I have a show this weekend. I'm really excited. I'm trying out some new material. And
what has been your material so far? Like, what have you focused on?
I love talking about my childhood and being very self-deprecating about that and talking about my crazy family, like my uncle who was a crackhead, my mom who was pretty negligent a parent, my dad who's dead. I love, making fat jokes and talking about being a teacher. But the set I'm doing this weekend is actually a little different because it's a little bit raunchier. And it's talking about my sex life, which I don't usually do.
Yeah.
In public, but I'm kind of excited about it. So,
oh my gosh, good luck. If you have any videos, I'd be interested.
I'll show you, but if I bomb, I'm not.
Of course. No, I want the highlight reel. If I
bomb, I'm not going to show you, but I'll send you a video for sure.
All right, cool.
So yeah, I mean, that's really just what I'm doing. It's just a fun little new challenge. Also, I've just been wanting to get back on stage. So that's just really fun to do. Yeah. Should we get into some hot topics?
Yes, let's do it. Where do you want to start?
We have to start with the thing that was announced today. We have to start with what was announced today. Megan announces that Act 2 of her trilogy of whatever this is. I don't know if it's a mixtape. I don't know if it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a mixtape or it's an album or whatever. Act 2 is dropping next Friday.
I hope it's just 5 or 6 freestyles of her just
let's talk about that. Let's talk about
rapping.
Let's talk about that. What then are your expectations for this?
Because I'm expecting some spooky vibe, track. I think that would be timely.
Perfect.
I'm sure that what that freestyle that was on her Instagram that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, probably going to be on there.
Hope it is.
And then maybe I'm hoping some bonus songs that probably can coincide with her documentary.
Ooh,
maybe.
I feel like the documentary is going to have an exclusive song.
Oof,
how they do for movies. It's going to be an exclusive credit scene song.
Yeah. No, but I'm I hope it's in the car freestyling Megan.
What did you think of the cover? That's what I want to ask, because people have been clowning it. People have been clowning it all day on Instagram, on Twitter.
She looks good.
She looks good. Yeah, but they're talking about this looks like it was clip art. Like you made this in fucking Microsoft Paint. They were saying, and I was like, you know what? Y'all are so uncultured.
Yeah.
This looks like 400 Degrees, Big Timers. This is some early 2000s classic Southern mixtape covers.
Throw this on a t-shirt.
Come on. Throw this on a t-shirt. That's what it's supposed to give. And I just could not believe that people saw that and didn't immediately get that. But I forget that some of y'all are not cultured. Y'all don't do this shit. Y'all do this shit for fun, not for the love of the game. Okay?
No, you're so right. They were on Twitter, it's juvenile, just like you said, Master P.
But that was
UGK.
Only after people were like, girl, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was like, oh, I know what's happening.
Immediately,
here.
Yeah.
I was like, immediately, yes.
Immediately,
yes.
Yeah, put this on a t-shirt.
And you know she is. You know she is. Wait until it comes out next Friday. There's going to be t-shirts with it. There's going to be booty shorts. There's going to be a thong with it.
I was about to say the butterfly in the back.
You already know, Brianna. You know exactly what's about to happen. And you better believe I'll be right there with my credit card. I'm ready.
Immediately.
I want it. I'll take it all, actually.
Right.
So
what do you think? What do you think is going to be on there?
So number one, I would like a collab. It can be with Glow. It can be with Glorilla. It can be with Lotto. It can be with Flo Milli. I want a collab. I want another UGK song. Yes. I would like another collab with UGK, or I'll take that. Or I want her to sample something she works with Juicy J so frequently. I want her to sample some 3 6 Mafia. Hell, she can even sample Sippin' on Some Scissor. She can sample that because they were all on that song. I want her to sample something really classic. I want Tina Snow better be clocked the fuck in. Actually, from the moment I press play, Tina Snow better be out and ready. I want her to come out on this bitch swinging. You got all that shit off your chest,
right?
With Megan, you had your little fun. You know, you got to be weird and new and exploring, experimenting, and we loved it. You know, we had some criticisms, but overall, I love the album. Now let's get back to some fucking rap music. Let's get back to some
man.
Let's get back to some Houston, Texas ass real rap. That is what I want. Okay, let's get back to some fucking music. Okay, let's get back to some real Southern shit. Right, and that is what I'm getting from this fucking
100%.
Like this cover. That's what I'm getting. I mean, there's no track list. We don't know shit about this, but I'm hopeful that that's what it is. And I think it's so crazy that people are like, why is she releasing this? She just released an album. Girl, back in the day, do y'all know? And let me tell you, nobody would say this about Taylor Swift. How many albums does that bitch release a year?
For real.
How many albums does she release a year? Baby, they was putting her to work. It was putting her, she was working like a slave. Okay, 3 albums a year on tour. This bitch is still on tour.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody says that. Artists used to do that. They would release multiple albums.
Due.
And it is due now. Like,
it's due. It's
getting, it's getting worse, you know, not better. But I think...
Shit.
But I'm really excited for this project.
Same.
I loved Megan. It is still on repeat, that album for me. And I'm excited for more from her. And I don't think that we should, you know, stick to this model of like releasing music, an album every year, every 2 years, every 3 years. Like, if you have some shit to say, say it.
Yeah, no, I so agree. Say
it. And I don't know if you listen to Tyler, the Creator. I really don't, but recently I have started listening to him a lot, but he just announced that his new album is coming out on a Monday. And people were freaking out about that. Like, how can you release an album on a Monday? You don't release albums on a Monday. I actually disagree.
Like, why not?
I actually disagree. And you know, the only reason that I think he's releasing on Tuesday, which used to be the standard. You know, the only reason that people release albums on a Friday is because of Beyonce. Is because of Self-Titled when she released the surprise drop. That's the only reason that people now release albums on a Friday. But I am of the thought that, like, if we release albums on a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, that gives you more time to digest that shit.
And like, then whatever makes it, and you can hear it in the weekend. Yeah, that's so true.
Like, it shouldn't. We don't have to release albums on a Friday. That's a tangent. That's a tangent. I just wanted to go on because...
No, I didn't know that.
I think more artists should do that. Let's go back to you. Because the crazy thing is like, why do you have to release albums on a Friday? Like, who said that that's...
Who said that we can't do it? Yeah, all the other weeks are taken?
You can do whatever you want, actually.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy when you remember that you have free will. And you're like, oh, wait, I'm grown.
Why have we been doing this? Yeah.
It's definitely because of Beyonce, though. It literally is.
No, I didn't know that.
So the trailer for Megan's documentary dropped.
Oof.
And, okay, did it make you really emotional? Because it made me
it made me really sad because it also made me think about just, like, first, how quickly time moves. And
it's crazy. I can't believe how many years have passed. Like,
so many years have passed. And it's just, like, she's gone through so much. Like, you just... I remembered all that stuff happening, and it's like, damn. And she had all these people up in her face, like, her figuring this out.
A camera.
And
whole crew.
She's like at the peak of her, not even the peak of her career, but she's like on the rise, reaching it. And I'm like, I can't imagine. There's just so much coming at her, and so it made me kind of sad.
It was really sad.
But I'm excited. Yeah, but I'm excited to see
for sure
what she has to say.
Yeah.
What the moments looked like for her to, like, climb herself out of what she was going through.
Man.
And what was the help that she got. Man. Because I think right now she's definitely on a push of, like, mental health awareness. Like, I think that's Mental Health Awareness Month or something like that. And I think it'll be interesting to see how she, I think, weaves that in within the documentary.
As a fellow mentally ill person, I really appreciate just her honesty about that journey, you know? Like, especially when I first heard Cobra, I was like, that's so hard. It's so hard to swallow that shit. Like, man, like there have been times in my life when I've abused alcohol and I've gone through things like that. There have been times in my life, not where I've wanted to kill myself, but where I've been like, damn, wouldn't it be easier than what I'm going through? Like, shit gets real, man, and it gets rough, and nobody wants to talk about that.
Right.
And I know people are like, how can you? It's the internet. Why are you this and that? But the vitriol that she was receiving, like in the volume of it was so, like, to watch it in real time. Like, I'm not a person who's gonna get on the internet like crashing out behind anybody. I'm not a person who's gonna let the internet like make me upset. But to see some of the things that I saw, I was like, I need to log out because y'all are getting on my fucking
too
nerves.
much. Yeah.
And so I can't imagine what it was like being her and having people wanting you to, telling you, I think you're better off dead. I mean, not even just that, but also then this public persona that you have to have where you're not allowed. She's not allowed to have emotions or to be upset about this.
She's supposed to be fun.
Just fun and fine. And like, that's not real. You know what I mean? And I think this moment that she's having where she's able to take control of her own narrative, she deserves.
Definitely.
Because so often do we see men, especially violent men, co-opted. And even when a woman comes forward, and you know what? I talked about this before when we talked about her. And I hate to bring it up, but I think this is the most famous example of it. Look at Tina Turner.
Yeah.
She said when she wrote that, when she had that interview where she first revealed all of the stuff that Ike had been doing to her for decades, she said, I thought that was going to put it to rest. I thought I could move on with my life. I've moved on from Ike. The latter half of her career was 10 million times more successful than anything she had done during her career with Ike. But you still have rappers talking about beat that hoe like Ike and making her the butt of their joke. You still have people who asked her about it up until her death. Every fucking interview asking her about Ike and shit like this. Like, they don't let you live it down. And so it's really, I love it when women take back their own narrative and don't allow that. Like in that interview she did a couple years ago, she's like, this is the last time I'm going to speak about this. I'm not talking about Tory Lanez anymore. I'm not talking about shooting anymore. And I respect her because if she hadn't put her foot down,
they would have kept bringing it up. Yeah.
It would be in every interview. It would be at everything. And I think that is not only an act of self-preservation, but it's an act of like just powder. You know what I mean? Like
totally
to reclaim your life. And any woman, I think, who's been in a domestic situation or has been a victim of domestic or intimate partner violence, to be able to do that and to see her do that, whether or not she considers herself an advocate for domestic violence or anything like that, women are going to see that. People are going to see that and be like, damn, I can do that too. I can reclaim my time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
This story isn't going to define me. And when you think about it, in 20 years, will people be like, oh yeah, she got shot? Hell yeah. But are they going to talk about every fucking thing else? Hell yeah. And so I really love that. I'm really excited about the documentary.
Me too. I can't wait.
I'm really excited, but I'm also like, damn, this is gonna make me sad.
It's gonna make me sad. I'm never gonna be sad. Definitely gonna be doing so a little bit of tears, but
don't make me sad. I'm gonna watch it alone. I'm kidding. I'm probably gonna watch it with all my friends. But still, I think okay, wait. Should we move on to the BET Hip Hop Club Night at?
Okay. What was Trina doing there? Trina said, I'm gonna show up in this bitch.
Wait. Oh my god. Okay. So the BET Hip Hop. First of all, the BET Hip Hop Awards happened in a nightclub with sections. There were people smoking hookah at the BET Hip Hop Awards.
I was wondering what was going. I thought this was so the performances that you shared. I thought it was like stage B, like. I thought it was like, oh, we're going to like the Red Bull stage. Like,
no, that was stage A. That was but wouldn't it give that? Isn't that the vibe you got from it?
That's the vibe I got.
That was stage A. That was the first. That was it's almost like, remember when you said, I think you said that this should be the last one that they have. like either the last episode or the episode before that, you were like, they don't need to do this again. I agree now. I didn't agree before. I agree now. We don't need to do. I mean, yeah. Why was it on a nightclub? Why did they give Trina 4 inches of runway?
This woman did not move. Listen, this woman did not move.
If she took 2 steps to the left, she would have been in the audience, Brianna. It was not big enough.
She gave us none of this.
That motherfucking
She said,
outfit.
I'ma stand in my denim.
That outfit was so tight.
It was tight.
It was too tight. It was too tight.
I was like, girl,
too tight.
girl.
And she was, I don't know. I can't say whether or not she was giving it her all, but she was giving it something. She was giving it something. Okay.
The breath control.
Well, I love Trina.
She wasn't moving. She wasn't moving.
I love Trina. I love Trina down. And I can't wait to read her book. However, semicolon, what the fuck was this whole performance? I'm so sad about this. Number one, you shouldn't have to perform at your own tribute.
Yeah, actually.
Was everybody too busy? Like, did no stars want to come out and, like, honor Trina? Like, why was I understand, like, and I'm glad Young Miami has a job. Like, I'm happy for her to perform anywhere, because don't nobody want to fool with her right now? And you know what? I mean, she got kids. She does have kids. And she got Carisha Please.
And I was like, and she has Carisha Please.
She has Carisha Please.
Which is fine.
Which is fine. It's fun. It's wonderful. I don't know how much else she has at the moment.
No.
But can we talk about Young Miami?
She got that new body. She had that new body for the club.
Oh my God. Nice. I think Young Miami has much more energy than Trina when she gets out there, but she looks a fucking mess.
I agree.
She also has a silly booty. And I was at the gym today and I saw this girl with the silliest booty I've seen in like a long time. It was like round silly at the top.
Booty. Okay.
It was round at the top, and then the back part was like flat, like square, and then it rounded again. And she had maybe like a 10-inch waist, and the ass was maybe like 25. I said, "Why are you at Planet Fitness with a BBL this silly?" Okay. Like, come on now.
The silliest
booty. And I live in LA, so I see a lot of silly booties.
I was like, I'm sure you see it all.
I see a lot of silly booties. Young Miami's is quite silly. It's quite silly. But I think even further than that, she should be embarrassed about the way she came out there and performed that song. Like what the fuck was that?
It looked like,
girl, was JT not free?
It was like a high school like talent show.
Yes, that's exactly.
And then like a senior was like, "Yo, like, hey, you should like do this with me." And like the sophomore's like, "Yeah, sure."
And then she started doing the splits and shit. What the fuck was that? Oh my God. What about Glorilla's performance? Because who was this guy that she was performing with? Do you know this rapper?
Can't say I know this
Couldn't
man.
Tell you what the fuck
if I saw him walking down the street.
Wouldn't be able to point him out, but he was not rapping his own songs. And
he was not okay. What killed me about this performance though was the element of the TikTok dance.
Was that a TikTok dance, or did they come up with the dance?
It's a TikTok dance.
Oh,
it's a TikTok dance.
Oh my God!
And I'm like, y'all must feel, especially him. I was like, you must feel silly as hell doing the.
Oh my God, you're so right. I didn't know it was a TikTok dance. I thought they came up with that dance, and then all of the kids were doing it on TikTok. What the fuck was that? I mean, Glorilla was wonderful. I mean, as a live performer, she's only getting more incredible. No backing track. She looks amazing. Yeah, she has great stage presence. She's under control. That man was silly as hell up there. And I
don't know what they were doing.
I don't know if I feel bad for the DJs at these performances, or if I wish that they just got paid more, because the DJs are really carrying it.
They're doing that thing.
Why is the DJ doing background vocals? Like rapping the fucking song, and it's not even background vocals. They're damn near second lead vocalists. That's what that DJ was up there for that nigga, and you can't even see him. Like, Oh my God. It's getting out of control. And I don't think we need to host this award show anymore until we figure out. We need to find the plot.
Yeah. We need to rediscover. We need to rediscover what BET is.
And Flo J was lip syncing. So I have no thoughts about that.
It was fine.
She wasn't even lip syncing well. I could tell she was lip syncing.
Listen, and she's a student. She
had no time.
She had no time. Girl, she got to fly there. She has basketball practice.
Girl, okay. I guess, bitch. Girl, okay. No, she played because she was lip syncing, and they didn't even add her vocal on top of it. It was just her lip syncing. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, moving on. Wait, so clips from Doechie's tour have been dropping?
Oh my God, it looks so much fun.
Currently do not have tickets. Need to get tickets by any means necessary, okay?
She looked like she was having a blast.
And Kendrick posted about her on his Instagram story.
Oh, really?
Yes. And he said, he posted, just like reposted, I think, her album cover or something she posted on Instagram about her album. And then he was like, the hardest out right now or something like that. And I was like, you know what? Yes, actually. He didn't say the hardest female rapper. He didn't say the hardest TD artist. He just said the hardest out right now. And let me tell you.
That's right.
And let me tell you. Yeah. He's motherfucking right.
She's doing her thing.
1000%. And this moment that she's having is what she deserves. It's what she deserves.
Oh, I agree.
Someone as talented as her absolutely deserves this.
I'm trying to look up when she's coming.
I'm literally like, I know the tickets are going to be sold they're going to hike the prices up like crazy.
For sure.
I don't give a fuck at this point. I'm gonna find a way to be at that motherfucking concert. Because I just love her presence on stage. Again, no backing track. And have you ever seen the movie Mommy Dearest?
None.
Okay, there's this, it's about Joan Crawford, who's like an old Hollywood movie star. If you've never seen any of her movies, that's fine.
Okay.
But there's a famous scene in the movie, and it's like, it was replicated and recreated a whole bunch of times, where her adopted daughter, who she was abusive to, she's like, I buy you all these nice clothes. She puts the clothes on a wire hanger. And then Joan goes into her room in the middle of the night. And not Joan, the actress who played Joan in the movie. Goes into her room in the middle of the night, looks in the closet, sees that the clothes are on a wire hanger, freaks the fuck out. And she's like, didn't I tell you? No wire hangers ever! And then beats the girl with the wire hanger. I only bring that up because that's how I feel about backing tracks. When I go and see rappers, I'm like, no backing tracks ever! Like, I don't want to hear it!
I was like, where are we going with this?
See, but I brought it back.
You brought it back.
I always get there. Always come back.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's such a campy, terrible movie. If you're ever like really bored, you should watch it. It's from like 1985 or something like that. Joan Crawford hated it until her death. She was so pissed. She tried to sue, but she couldn't because it was all true. It was all true.
That's horrible.
Last thing from our Hot Topics list. So Nicki Minaj just finished her Pink Friday 2 world tour. And she said Nicki Minaj's tour extends its record as the highest grossing and best-selling tour by a female rapper from with 108.8 million sold from 787,000 tickets and 70 shows.
Yes.
Woo! That is crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
That is insane. I don't know how she did it during a recession and everybody fucking hates you. And I was watching a live stream of one of the shows. Because I just wanted to see, like, what is it actually like? Do you know she got on that stage and 3 seconds later she was on the floor with her leg up in the air? I said, what the? No, she was sitting out like how the Rugrats be sitting with their legs spread wide open on the carpet. That's
she can do whatever she wants.
Apparently, she can do whatever the fuck she wants.
That's what I'm saying. Showing up late.
Crazy that she could make that much money from a tour. And everybody hates this bitch. Man. I guess
the hate doesn't go that far, I guess.
I don't give a damn. She ain't get none of my money. I'm very proud of her. I think this is incredible that a woman could do this.
No, that is a milestone
rapper
for sure.
Could do this, that a rapper period could do this. And now it's in the top 5 of the highest grossing like hip hop tours of all time. of all time.
Yeah.
I hope she goes away for 2 years. 2 years. I don't want to hear or see anything from Nicki Minaj. I would like to miss her. I would like to be like, I wonder.
I wonder what she's doing. I wonder if she's going to drop something.
No, I don't want to hear about you be on station head, coked the fuck up, allegedly, coked out, allegedly, just ranting about stupid shit when you have these kinds of achievements. You know what I mean?
Okay, and I think that's what it is. It's hard to root for her when she acts so wild and out of character.
Nuts.
You know what I mean? Because I'm like you said, this is a really great accomplishment, but I'm like, there was like 10 other worse things that happened before this happened.
In the same time frame.
In the same time frame.
Doing all of this. She was acting a fucking fool. Okay, should we move on to new music?
Yes.
Okay, so I think we should save the album for last because I know we're going to talk about that. So, Lotto released the music video for Brokey. What were your thoughts? Because I wrote some things. Okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I think. I love that she's keeping up with this like Southern theme of things, and like I love that. Like lean into that Georgia Peach stuff. Yeah, I don't like the inclusion of Desi Banks. I think he's very corny. He gives like Uncle Tom Coon. I love her styling. I think like she is. I love the way that they look. My whole thing is, I feel like it's creative, but it's what I would call like Frankenstein, like put together. It's like I can see the scenes of this music video. It's not seamless. It's kind of like
that's a good.
Like I don't know what the word. Like it's mush together or it's like Frankenstein. Like you can see all the sewing of his like arms onto it. Like it's not seamless. But
no, I agree.
But I do love that when artists do the thing where they tease one music video at the end of a music video. So I love that. And plus, There She Go is currently my favorite song on Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call the album Georgia Peach. Actually, I'm not about to keep saying shit.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's currently my favorite song on that. So I'm excited to see the music video. I'm excited to see the music video. But what did you think?
That the Frankenstein analogy was, I think, pretty spot on because I was like, what am I watching? Like, I didn't get the theme. I was like, is it like housewife, Southern
I didn't get
housewife?
That either.
I wasn't like, it just didn't feel cohesive.
There wasn't a through line.
Yeah, and I thought it could have been better.
1000% it could have been better.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Me either
though.
I was expecting something like more Ice Spice shade. I was expecting like broke bitches. I'm talking like club.
Yeah.
I was expecting a fun skit about how the girls can't get into a club and they're sharing bottles. I was expecting a bunch of girls in shark boots. Like I was expecting. I don't know. It just felt it was like a bunch of scenes.
It felt like, quick too. Like maybe they put it together quick. I don't know.
Yeah, I think this all happened very fast. And maybe it could be that she's preoccupied with other things, but she still wanted to capitalize on this moment.
Right, which is fair.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, do things intentionally or not at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
moving
but those
on.
were my thoughts.
What else has come out? Oh, Bree Runway released a song. And let me tell you, I like Bree Runway, but I like Bree. I think she scratches an itch in my head, the same one that Rihanna did, of like, she's just like an it girl. I don't have to love the music. I don't have to love her as a rapper, but her fashion, it's so unique and specific and bold and very intentional to who she is as an artist. And I love her looks. I just wish the music
was
matched.
Better.
I wish the music was better. I don't know what's going on. She's independent now. And maybe that's it. I don't know what it is about Bree Runway, but it's not hitting. The music is not hitting.
Yeah, it was not hitting for me either. And I was just like, I heard it. I was like, okay, I've heard enough.
And it was only, and the crazy thing is the song was less than 90 seconds. How in less than 90 seconds you were like,
I feel bad.
You were like, but I get it though, because that's the same way I felt. In less than 90 seconds, you were like, I've heard all I needed to hear.
I've heard, yeah. This was
all I needed to hear. That's crazy.
Dang, that is crazy.
But it's real.
I was just like, songs are so quick. Now, I was listening to a Stevie Wonder song that was 7 minutes long.
And it was glorious, wasn't it? magnificent.
So great. I don't know what song I can listen to now that's 7 minutes long.
Euphoria.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But that's recent. Virgo's Groove. Virgo's Groove is like 7 minutes.
Okay, we can listen to
Virgo. Who else could release a 7-minute song, though, that you would listen to?
I know.
I cannot think of anyone besides those 3 artists you just named. Like, right then. Prince? Oh, but he's dead.
Prince.
Wait.
Yeah.
But I could listen. I listen to Prince songs that are like, you know, but no, yeah. You're thinking like, are you saying like current artists?
I'm thinking currently. Like, because I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, these are like timeless songs.
True,
and
true,
I'm like,
true.
And it didn't feel like 7 minutes. But I'm like, there's nothing out here.
They don't feel long. Some of these artists, when I'm listening to, like you just said, like you thought the Brie Runway song, which was like less than 90 seconds, and that includes the intro where she wasn't even rapping. You said that's too much.
That's just too much.
Some of these artists don't even have that in them, let alone a 7-minute song. Okay, you have to be skilled at what you do, and I don't mean just at rapping. I mean musically inclined. Okay,
an artist.
You have to be an artiste, baby. Okay, I mean, how much you doing the arrangements in this bitch? Like it's sonically all around you. That's how the song has to sound for me to listen to a song that's 7 minutes long. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I totally get you saying Stevie Wonder because he's that guy when it comes to that shit. Okay, and who knows? Maybe it's child labor. How long has Stevie Wonder been an artist? He, like Michael Jackson, you know,
been in the game for a minute,
out the womb. Okay. The next one. Did not listen. I listened to for the Dej Loaf album. I listened to so many songs. Why? Why did you just immediately? Okay, I listened to the first song.
I listened to like 3 songs. I'm gonna
when
be
I
honest.
listened to the first song, I was like, I think I've heard it.
After the second song, I was like, why am I listening to a Dej Loaf album?
Because they all sound the same.
I know.
They all sound like the same song. And it's crazy because, I mean, I feel like she's always given that. Now that I'm reflecting on it.
Yes.
We had rose-colored glasses on in 2014 because DJ Mustard was out there terrorizing everyone with that same one beat. And so we heard the same Dej Loaf on every... And were her and Big Sean dating at one point?
Were they?
I really thought they were. She's very gay.
I was like, she's gay, right?
But was she gay openly back then?
Maybe not.
I don't know, but they were doing all these songs together, I recall. Was it Big Sean?
Yeah, it was Big Sean.
Okay, it was Big Sean, yes. See,
because it was, what was their song?
Try Me.
Try Me.
That was a different person.
No, that was her. That was her.
No, but what was the one with Big Sean, though?
What is her song?
Wait,
what's her song? Like, ooh, I said, I know.
No. I know.
I can't tell you that. Back it up. Back up. That's what it is.
I'm too clean. I'm too friendly.
She actually had some songs. She had that Me, You, and Hennessy.
And you know what? It was Lil Durk I thought she was dating. It was Lil Durk that I thought she was dating because of the song that they did. What was it? Me, You, and Hennessy. The song that they did that together. I thought so.
She did Me, You, and Hennessy with Lil Wayne, and then that
wasn't Lil Durk. Which one was the song she did with Lil Durk?
I have no idea.
Child, the point being...
Anyway.
The point being, the rest of the world has moved on artistically from 2014. Dej Loaf has not.
So that made me feel bad because, like, when I realized, I was like, why am I listening to this album? I'm like, as a matter of fact, I don't need to hear anything else from her.
And you said, actually... Let's close that chapter.
Delete this artist.
Let's close that chapter. We're actually done with it all together.
Oh my god, I'm so glad we felt the same way.
Wait, but let me tell you, I feel the same way about Dej Loaf that I feel about Big Sean. Like, and I always fucking... I'm like, really? Why am I listening to a Big Sean song? I tried to listen to that album he just released, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing right now? I will never get this time back. I cannot sit here and listen to a Big Sean album. Like,
I can't.
I just had to turn it off. Like,
I get it. I get it though.
But you know, I'm a hater. Like, you know, I would never sit around and listen to J. Cole unless it was to mock him. Like, I wouldn't do it, you know?
Oh my God.
I would still listen to Drake, though. Although I haven't listened to any of the new stuff. I don't know why. I still listen to Drake, you know?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Once I get over him calling us slaves, then maybe I'll go back to listening to the music. Anyway, wait, so the Cleopatra song, the Everybody Ate featuring Lay Banks.
I feel too old to be listening to this type of music.
Let me tell you what I thought. Because I'm about to say something that makes me feel old. I'm about to say something that makes me feel very old. Why is the beat so fucking loud on this motherfucking song? I had to turn it down. Because I'm like, I cannot hear them rapping. This beat is all up in my ears. You know, the problem with today's society is everybody wants the podcast. Where are the music engineers? Where are the mixers? Nobody wants to work. This shit was so loud in my fucking ears, geez. I was so mad.
But somebody turn that down.
I would have been in the motherfucking studio like, if you don't turn that shit the fuck down, turn my vocals up. Turn my vocals up. I can't hear anything on this song. I can't hear it. I can't.
Yeah.
I think that Cleopatra should be auditioning for her Saturday Night Live and not American Idol. Like, she does not need to be rapping. I'm sorry. Somebody gotta say it.
I agree. She tried it. It was cool. This is something that you could use as a party trick. Maybe.
You know what? It's like a fun little, like, party story. Like, sometimes we do fun things.
I did this. I was on tour. It was
cool. Here's a positive thing I have to say about this song. When I listened to it, I think had Prime 2012 Azealia Banks been on this song, I would have loved it. Because this is Azealia Banks' pocket. Like, had she been on this song, but with Cleopatra and Lay Banks, no offense, it's not hitting. Now,
it's not
one day, would I love to eat my words about them? Hell yeah. Prove me the fuck wrong. Because I will gladly say, you know what, I was wrong, but I don't think I will.
No.
Okay, before we talk about the album, let's talk about this Gloss Up song. Did you hear, potentially, that Lakia got dropped from QC?
Oh, really? I didn't hear that.
I only saw this because they were talking about it on TikTok. But Gloss Up is still signed to QC. In what world is Gloss Up signed to QC and Lakia is not signed to QC?
I don't know because this song was not giving either.
It was terrible. Did you watch the music video?
Not all the way through.
Let me tell and tell me why did you not watch the music video all the way through? Because I have a very specific reason why I didn't.
I don't know. I just feel like I wasn't interested in the song, and also I just feel like she's saying the same thing. Yeah, and I'm like, can we? New material. Yeah. Can we talk about something else? Yeah. Like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that was my thought. I also feel like I was watching it and there were times in the music video where the track was not matching up with what she was lip syncing.
No.
And so I was like, first of all, I hate terrible acting in music videos. I hate terrible acting in porn. I hate terrible acting in music videos. Those two things really piss me off. Yeah. And it really pissed me off in this music video how bad the acting was at the beginning. But
I skipped forward. I was like, oh, they're talking.
So I don't need to know nothing.
I don't need it. It doesn't matter.
I'm wondering, did they just go with the first take? Is QC struggling like that? They can't afford a full shoot day? Because this was bad. Yeah. And the song was forgettable. I'm not even talking about the song anymore. The song I will never return to. It was so forgettable.
We're talking about the visuals, though.
The visuals were even worse.
Yeah.
One budget, one location.
They said, you got this. This is we rented this car for the day. I don't know what you want me to do.
Did they even rent it for a day or did they rent it for an hour? They rented this car by the hour. Because why is she lip syncing? And then at points she just stopped rapping. And the vocal was still going. And it's not even intentional. She just stopped. I'm like, does she not know the words to this song?
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to watch it.
No, it was so bad. I was so pissed about that. Now, let's talk about Glorious.
I keep seeing the Dish Los album on here, and we're like,
what the fuck? Me, you, and Hennessy. Take us back to 2014. Okay, wait. Let's talk about Glorious. I always say, like, how do you want to do this? And then we do it the same way every single time.
We definitely do it the same way.
Okay. Do you want to do downloads first, or?
Sure. Okay, so I had Procedure, What You Know About Me, How I Look, I Ain't Going, and then, yeah, those were, like, my initial downloads.
Okay, I had Rain Down on Me, Stop Playing, I Love Her, Let Her Cook, I Ain't Going, How I Look, What You Know About Me, Procedure, and Intro. I basically almost downloaded the entire fucking album.
Yeah, I was like, that's like the whole album.
Pretty much the whole fucking album, minus a couple songs that I thought were ridiculous.
I think I need to go back and listen to it again, because I listened to it once, and, like, I've been popping in and out on the songs that I like. But I'm not gonna lie, I felt like she was yelling at me a lot.
She was yelling. Quite a bit. Do you want to talk about, like, just track and then, like, if you had thoughts on it or not?
Yeah, so
okay. Let's talk about Intro.
Okay, Intro. I'm trying to remember. I was gonna give my thoughts on the songs that I downloaded.
Oh, we can do that. We can do that instead.
So, Procedure, Lotto ate her verse up.
Mm-hmm.
She slid on her verse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Like, she, I don't know if this is a compliment or not, but, like, it reminded me a little bit of a Drake flow. And then, which I was just like, ooh, she's, like, in her pocket. Like, this is,
ooh. I like the going back and forth. Did you like that? The back and forth that they were doing?
Yeah.
I also agree. Like, this song was, first of all, it reminded me how funny that scene is from Set It Off. She about to shoot that motherfucker. That movie was incredible. Funny as hell.
Yeah.
I just thought this was, I think they complement each other so well. I want more. I'm greedy. I want more of this. I want any combination of Meg, Glow, Lotto, and Flo Milli. Like, I want them together. I love their energy. Any combination of the four of them, I want it. I want it.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, Lotto really ate this verse, but here's my thought. Like, I love the energy that she has, but I think she did not. She gave a great verse, but she did not try to out-rap Flo. Like, she could, because she could very easily do that. But I think she held back, but not in a way that it was bad. I don't think she held back in a way that was bad. I think she held back in a way that was like
a solid feature.
I'm a sprinkle. You know what I mean? Like, it's a solid feature. She could have gone harder, but I love that she didn't try to outshine Glow on her own song. I really think she did that, like, intentionally. I don't think this was like, this is the hardest verse that I could write. Like, I fully believe that.
I see that.
Yeah.
No, I see that for sure.
Okay, I have some thoughts about Intro.
Okay.
I said, like, I love, like, that she was talking shit on Glorious, like, all the way through talking shit.
Yeah.
But she really did get it out the mud. Like, remember,
she did.
This was a girl, a tripod, and a dream, and she had one
Hennessy bottle.
One shot.
And a stoplight.
One shot to get out of Memphis. And I just love, like, her hunger. I think the production on this is stellar. Like, I think whatever producer she's working with now, no shade to Hit Kid, because I know they're beefing. No shade to Hit Kid, but I think they work better for her. One thing I really liked in Intro, and the reason that I downloaded it, is, like, I love that she addressed her DUI. Then when she got the DUI, she was like, the police caught me slipping, but I'm sober now. And I think if that's the journey she's on of sobriety, that's incredible.
Right.
But in the next song, she's talking about
literally straight to it,
like, bottle on her head in the club, Don Julio, Actifulio. Like, what the fuck? Are you sober?
What are we doing? What is it? Which one is it?
Which one is it? Okay, what's another one that you want to talk about?
Okay. What You Know About Me, fun song.
Did you see Taylor Swift posted a TikTok to this song today?
No.
Yes. Like, official. Nobody dubbed it. It's on Taylor Swift's TikTok page. Like, she posted a video with this song.
Is she dancing?
No, of course not. She was just, I think she's, like, still on tour. And she was like talking about like back in the office, and she has like a little cat in her hand, like very white girl. But like that was the vibe. And I said, that's how you know this is a fucking hit. Taylor Swift can't even deny it. Like,
yeah.
Even she.
No, I thought it was a good use of the sample.
Yes. Yes.
And I think that it was cool that she had Boozy in there in the music video. I thought the music video was cute.
I didn't see the music video.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I did not. I did not watch the music video.
It came out last week. Her and Sexy Red. I thought it was cute. It was a cute video.
It was a cute. Okay, sure. I don't know. I thought the song was stellar. I loved everything about it, except I think Sexy Red really phoned it in on this verse.
Yeah, she wasn't like...
She didn't add anything. Like,
she didn't
and it's crazy because this is the kind of song where she could have gone full 1000% ratchet, nasty, being like as crazy and as outlandish as possible, and she didn't.
Yeah,
and she did it. And but Glow, I just think we don't even need Sexy on this song with how hard she came.
I actually don't think she actually needed Sexy. You're so right.
I don't even understand, and she even sounds like tired on her verse. She does. I mean, no offense, but she does. It's giving lazy. Like, and I'm not saying she's lazy, but I just don't think she needs to be on this.
No, I agree. Let me see. I did listen to the Rain Down on Me song. I thought it was nice. I thought it was nice. I don't think I would download it.
I like the beat.
I would not download it. I think I felt the same way about like Glow's Prayer too. She was
Child, I am sick of you bitches holding up the prayer line asking about these niggas. Can you please? Some of us have real problems, bitch. We don't give a fuck about that nigga. Please stop holding up the... And she even said at the beginning, like, I'm so sorry. And then proceeded.
I'm gonna still get my shit on my chest.
Man, God don't give a fuck about that nigga. Please, stop. Get out of line. The answer is he's already sent you a sign. He literally has. Stop asking for one. Stop. My thought, I love the Rain Down on Me song. That was clearly a song for her parents. It was clearly a song. Her name is Gloria Hallelujah. She was raised in the church.
Yeah.
Come on now. Like, she had to get something. And let me tell you, if there's anybody to get, it's Kirk Franklin.
Definitely.
He may not do the singing, but he does the production, the arrangements, all that shit is Kirk Franklin, and he's very talented at it. Like, and you hear that in this song, and I loved it for that person, and I thought it was a perfect collaboration. People were like, "Why is Kirk Franklin in this album?" I was like, "Girl, bye."
Yeah, no, I don't see why it wasn't off-putting to me.
No, it wasn't off-putting. I think I also want to say, if we're gonna talk about after Rain Down on Me, the second half of this album is absolutely nuts to me. Like, it's banger after banger after banger. In the first half, I was a little bit like, okay, but the second half, I'm like, damn, like, you got me, damn.
Okay, see, and that's where maybe I think I felt like she was yelling at me the most.
She was yelling. She had a lot to say.
She had a lot to say.
On how I look? First of all, I think it's too short. Yeah. I want more.
You want more?
I want how I look extended version. Why are y'all playing with us? Don't tease me, okay? Don't tease me like this.
The way Megan came in, I was like, how I look like beefing with a bitch without no motion.
Oh my God. She just grabbed you by the throat.
I was just like,
came out and just grabbed you by the fucking throat with that. Like, these bitches came out the gate swinging on this fucking song. Yeah. She said, I just went by the cemetery. Actually,
there's plenty of room
for you hoes. So don't play, because it's actually not full at all. Okay? We have so much room. Okay?
There's so much room.
So much room. You actually will be fine there. If you keep playing. I just love him. And then she's like, I ain't going back and forth, bitch. It's not the U.S. Open.
So, bitch.
Say it again. Say it again. That was a very direct at Miss Pink Wig and her whole fan base. We're not doing this, honey. We're not about to go back and forth. You're baiting me to come out. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
What other? I love the T-Pain collab.
You did like that song.
I love this song. I think it's incredible. I think T-Pain is still just as good as he was. You know, like, as a feature artist, I love it. I think he is who Ty Dolla $ign thinks he is. You know what I mean? Who Ty Dolla $ign wishes he could be. But
you know what? That's actually a fair point. That's a fair point. I mean, Ty Dolla $ign is a solid feature, but
of course,
T-Pain was the original.
T-Pain gave birth. Ty Dolla $ign was in his nutsack in 2005. He was it
wasn't ready yet.
It wasn't ready to come out yet. The rest of the songs, I didn't really like Queen of Memphis. I was like, this is a chop. It could have been cut. I love the song title. I think it should have been something else. Then out of 10, do you want to? Because I have a rating. Out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, I got one. All right. You want to say it at the same time? Or?
No, I kind of want to hear yours and why.
Okay. I'm gonna give this. I want to say I'm leaning towards like 7.
Okay.
7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think there were some solid songs on here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like her use of like samples. I thought the features that she had on here were good.
Yeah.
I think it also in the album she showed a little bit more depth as well of like I just don't make turn up music. Like I can also be able to be reflective. I think where she lost point for me is just like
the
I
yelling.
don't know. The yelling. It could feel one track at some points, but I'm like, also, what am I expecting from her? So
true.
it's like
that's true.
That's why I'm like, I think I need to listen to it again in parts.
Yeah.
But I think it's like a 7. I think it was a solid project. I think like it was a good project, and like I think it's definitely worth being considered in our.
Do you think it's better or worse or the same as Thing? Like, which would you, if you had to choose between the two projects that she's released this year?
I think it's better. I think it's better.
I would agree.
I think, like you said, production quality. I think the type of people that she had on here, and like I think the amount of songs. There's a decent amount of songs on here that are standouts.
Absolutely.
Which everything only has like
had a couple. It had a couple.
Yeah, like
I think,
it has like 2
or 3. But I agree 100%. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit more generous, and this might surprise you. I'm gonna give it an 8.5, 8.5 out of 10, and here's why. I really think this album is a victory lap for her. Like, I really think it's a victory lap and also a warning. Like, she is not taking her foot off the gas. I really think she's learned from the criticism. She's grown from it. She wants to win so bad. She knows her niche. You know, she's found her pocket. She knows her audience. And I think she's unafraid to make bold statements and moves in her career and in her music. And I truly think she is here to stay and not slowing down anytime soon. I really do love what she represents. You know, I love the perseverance. I just think this album is good. Like, I think it's good. I love her journey. I love how inspirational she is. And it's crazy because we saw that in the beginning, you know?
Right.
But then she had those couple of misses and we were like, damn, is it over for her? And now she's like, no, don't ever count me out. You know?
Right.
And like, artists and art really fluctuates. It's not always going to be at the highest level, because then what would you have to live it? I think it's incredible to see her growth in real time.
That's so true.
I think the latter half of this album was so cohesive, but the transitions throughout leave a lot to be desired. A lot of these songs feel like songs that could have been singles that were just put together on one album. And you know what? That's fine if that's what she wants to do. But I think on a debut album, I need a little bit more cohesion, a little bit more intentionality behind it. And it didn't feel like there was much of that. So that's why I'm docking it 1.5. But I just feel so inspired by it that I was like, you know what? I really love this. And so I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10.
That's a fair assessment.
Is the highest rating I have given an album all year long.
Wow.
All year. Let's see. I mean, Megan is dropping a new album next week, so who the fuck knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Oof. By the time we record again, Megan will have dropped an album, and there will be a new president.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's coming up quick. All right, anyway.
Okay, time for our main topic. It is award season. Our 5th annual Where My Girls At award show. And we are here to announce the nominees. So we're just going to go category by category. We're going to discuss these. and who we think should win, or rather who we want to win this category.
So
starting with our fan favorite, our Flued Out Award for Best Instagram Baddie. The 2024 Flued Out Award for Best Instagram Baddie nominees are do drum roll. Megan Thee Stallion, JT, Glorilla, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj. Now, there was some really stiff competition this year. Because I can't lie, everybody was looking great. But who do you want to win?
I feel like I'm always biased. Like, I'm always going to say Megan Thee Stallion.
You always want Meg to win.
I'm looking for her always. Always. There's nothing she can do to take me down. But no, low-key, like, Glorilla actually had some really cute outfits this year, too.
See, I love Glorilla, and I love her styling because it's so specific to her. I want it to be different. I want it to be elevated just a little bit, you know?
I feel like Cardi B is going to win, though, because, like,
I want JT to win.
Fashion Week, though.
Yeah, she really did seal the deal with Fashion Week, didn't she? See, but I want JT to win because I just love how JT is found and, like, really leaned into her personal style and, like, that she's, like, a curvier girl and super short as well. And she's super short. But I think I love what she wears. And even if I don't love what she wears, I'm like, that's very
it looks good on her.
I'm like, that's very her. So yeah, that's my vote. All right.
Okay.
Moving on to the Where's Your Publicist Award for worst PR of the year. And the nominees are Bia, Nicki Minaj, and Ice Spice. No!
They should all get it. They should all get it.
Three-way tie.
Three-way tie. However, they're all equally embarrassing too.
They are very embarrassing. I don't know.
I think Bia got it the hardest though.
I don't know who has embarrassed me more. I don't know. It's like who's more embarrassing?
I don't know. Maybe Bia. Like,
that was really embarrassing.
Ever since you mentioned that, you're like, she's just fallen so hard.
She is not doing well. Like, I mean, maybe she's doing well, like mentally, personally, but professionally, it is downhill. Every time somebody posts that picture on Twitter, I shudder. I said, please, I don't want to hear that song again. Don't do that to me.
Okay.
Don't do that to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on to our Sweet 16 for Verse of the Year. And when I tell you, this one was hard. To come up with the nominees for this was, oh my God, it was so hard. Okay. The nominees are Cardi B for On That Money, Megan Thee Stallion for Hiss, Tierra Whack for Band It Up, Doechii for Bullfrog, Lotto for Georgia Peach, Megan Thee Stallion for Paper Together, and Megan Thee Stallion for Downstairs DJ.
Yeah.
Now this one, who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for Georgia Peach, actually.
I knew you were going to say that.
And honestly, I think if I was to add another one, honorable mention, off of that album too, it probably would have been Shout Out to Me.
Oof, that's a good one.
And for Doechii, I think another one I would have added is what is it? Boom Bap?
Yeah.
Boom Bap. But I think I hope Georgia Peach wins. But I feel like Hiss is gonna win.
I think Hiss might win. I would want like either Downstairs DJ or Paper Together to win. Those songs for me, those verses for me, it just make me go, damn, this bitch really be rapping. Like, she really be rapping. Mm-hmm. All right, next one for the Put Me On Award for our Rising Star for 2025. The nominees are Cleotrapa, Mama Million, Anicia, Deja SB, Sad Boy, Dino Black, and Lay Bakes.
Are we getting old? Like, these artist names sound ridiculous, right? Like, you said that with a straight face, but
I think who then do you think is going to win this? Who do you think is going to be the winner?
I don't know. Maybe Lay Banks, or I think Maybe Lay Banks. I'm gonna root for Sad Boy because my friend Marley supports her like filming, like, or it's doing like her social media and like AR management a little bit for her.
I love that.
So I got to see her perform, and
how was she?
She was good. She's like she wins the I think she knows how to win a crowd over.
Okay.
Like, despite not knowing who she was, she was able to have really good crowd engagement. Skill. And so I think she was good. Yeah.
That's a skill.
So I'm gonna root for her though.
I think I'm gonna root for Anicia.
Cleopatra?
Oh.
Cleopatra.
I think I'm gonna root for Anicia. She was just out on tour with Kehlani. Her Princess Pop that the project has really grown on me. I love that she sounds like Shawty Low. I want more music from her. I'm rooting for Anicia. I really am. Okay, moving on to the First Day Out Award for the biggest 2024 come up. The nominees are Doechii, Glorilla, and JT. Now, I just don't know who between Doechii or Glorilla I would want to win. I think they should tie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who I would want to win more too. I think personally for me, Doechii has like really made a come up for me.
Yeah.
But I think Glorilla has been on a really great run this year, releasing 2 projects, like going on tour.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's gained a lot of traction. So it's like,
you could see her winning.
I could see her winning.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Now, next in our 30 Seconds to Chart award for the best viral song, the nominees are Mamushi, TGIF, OK, Wannabe, Don Julio, Get It Sexy, Brokey, and Nissan Altima. Which one do you think is going to win? Or rather, who do you want to win?
Okay. I want Brokey to win.
Ooh, okay.
But maybe it's because I've been listening to that forever. But
yes.
I think what might win is Mamushi.
I was going to say TGIF.
Or TGIF.
That got
TGIF.
a Rihanna stamp of approval on the
internet.
That
is so true.
I could totally see Brokey winning. My personal, which one I would want to win, I think I would also want Mamushi to win, just because I really still love that song.
Me too.
I think that TGIF could win it.
I could see that.
Just because it's still, like, people are still obsessed with it. Still.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, next we have a new category this year for Best Melodic Rap. It's called the Ear Candy Award. And the nominees...
I got that off of the Lotto album.
Did you?
Yeah, because she has a song with Coco Jones,
See?
Ear Candy.
Did not put that together because I have not returned to that song. But shout out to Lotto for that.
Shout out to Lotto.
The nominees are Never Lose Me, Spin featuring Victoria Monet, Disrespectful, Edible featuring Gunna, R&B featuring Lil Wayne and Kurt Cobain. What is it? Take Cobain? I don't know. Needle featuring Drake and I Love Her featuring T-Pain.
I think Never Lose Me is gonna be the winner.
Yeah.
If I was going to pick one, I think it would be Low-key Spin. I like Spin.
Spin is a good one. Spin is a really great one. I think Never Lose Me is going to win. If I were going to pick which one I think should win, I think
I Love Her.
I think,
I Love Her.
I would love for that to win, but I don't think it would be the one that I think would win. I think it deserves to be nominated.
Yeah.
I think I would still pick Never Lose Me.
Okay.
I think it was a huge moment and it shifted things. Okay, moving on to the misdemeanor for Best Music Video. Even though people keep shifting away from music videos, I refuse to let it go. It's an essential part of the art form. So the nominees are Mamushi, Alter Ego, Alternate Version, OK, Boa, and Hiss. Which one do you want to win?
I want Boa to win.
You want Boa to win?
I really liked that music video. When it came out, I was like, she did her thing.
Yeah.
And it combined, like, you know, her, like, love for, like, not anime, but, like, you know, like, action and, like, cartoons and stuff like that. So I really liked it. But I think that, like, who do I think's gonna win? Probably Hiss or Mamushi.
I want Mamushi to win.
It was a really good music video.
I love that music video. That was so... in that she put it together so quickly is insane.
Yeah,
I want Mamushi to win. Okay, moving on to Ladies' Night for the best collaboration. The nominees are The Sunday Service Remix, Wannabe, Alter Ego, Accent, Procedure, and How I Look. Now, Glorilla is very heavy in this category.
I was about to say.
She's very heavy in this category. Do we think she can take it?
The odds are in her favor.
Do we think she can take it?
I think the odds are in her favor.
Which one do you think?
I think Wannabe is gonna probably win.
I foresee Wannabe. If I had to say which one I wanted to win, I would say Accent.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could see that.
I would say Accent or How I Look. I could also see the Sunday Service Remix.
Sunday Service Remix would be mine.
Yes,
for sure.
Love that. Okay, moving on to the Super Duper Fly Award for Best Brand Collaboration or Product. The nominees are Cardi B for her campaign with Marc Jacobs, JT for her campaign with Lorvay, Megan Thee Stallion for her campaign with Nike, and Nicki Minaj for her line Pink Friday Nails, which are actually very cute. Which one do you want to win?
What about...
Don't you dare. Don't you even say those orthopedic ass shoes. Don't you even mention their name.
I was like, that wasn't mentioned on here, but...
Is that who you want to win? You want the grandma shoes to win?
No. I want Meg Thee Stallion.
I want her Hot Girl Systems one to win as well.
Nike.
Yeah,
the
incredible.
Nike sets.
Yeah, the Nike sets were actually incredible. And it just fits her brand so well. I love that.
All of her brands. You know what also could have made sense? Meg with Pepsi too.
Oh
also.
My God, yes.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
All right, moving on to the Stuck on Repeat Award for Song of the Year. The nominees. Now this one's
tough.
I don't know what the fuck. The nominees are Yeah Glow, Hiss, Okay, TGIF, Mamushi, Sunday Service, Get It Sexy, and Brokey.
Man,
Hiss
I think Glorilla's going home with this.
You think Yeah Glow's gonna take it?
I think Yeah Glow's going to take it. It's either that or TGIF. I think
Sunday Service is gonna take it.
I think it's between.
Or
I really
Hiss
think it's
could sneakily win.
I think it's TGIF or Mamushi. Those are like fighting.
Oof.
I think
this is hard.
I think
this one
this
one's
a hard one.
This one
I'm
not
excited
sure
about this one though.
Do you think it could be an 8-way tie? No.
No.
No. But I don't know which one I want to win. Because Yeah Glow is my song of the summer. But damn, this one is deep. This one I don't know. This one I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay, moving on to the Lauryn Hill Award for Album of the Year. The nominees are Megan, Pink Friday 2, Alligator Bites Never Heal, Earthang, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, or, if you're me, Georgia Peach, and Glorious. Which one do you want to win?
You know, Pink Friday 2 is like a song.
Now, please. Now,
okay.
If you don't.
I think I want Sugar Honey Iced Tea to win. Actually, I've really enjoyed that project.
I still enjoy that project.
And I keep going back to it. Yeah. And I feel like, I feel like I find new songs every time I listen.
That you love?
Or that I love. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think that's my vote.
I think for me, it's either Sugar Honey Iced Tea or Alligator Bites Never Heal. I think those two have been some of the most solid and just versatile and like really career-defining projects for those artists this year. And so I really don't know which one I can't say. I don't know which one I want to win. I'd be happy with any of these winning. I really don't know. And the final award, our Queen Bee Award for the Artist of the Year. The nominees are Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Nicki Minaj, Doechii, Doja Cat, Lotto, and JT. This is JT's first time in this category.
Yeah.
That is crazy. But what a year she's had.
She's had a good year, yeah.
Who do you think is going to win it?
I think, again, taking my bias out this time.
Yes,
but I really do think Megan Thee Stallion could win it.
Absolutely.
Think about all her partnerships, tours, her music videos. I think it's really between her and Glorilla, to be honest. I think they both had really great years.
I think so too.
I think they've championed each other throughout the year.
And I love that.
And
I love
just
that.
working.
Those two would work absolutely. I would same. I don't even know. Those two absolutely are I see them taking this home. I see them winning this award.
Do you think it'll be a tie between the two?
Couldn't be. We've never had a tie for this category. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. I feel
like they had a really good. Both of them had a really good year.
I'm going to mail a certificate to their PO box saying that you won our award for Artist of the Year.
Yes.
No, I could totally see that. I love that. You guys, as usual, we're gonna post on all of our socials a link so that you can vote. This is 100% fan voted. We don't make any decisions, and you don't have to include any of your information to vote for these awards. You can vote as many times as you want from now until the awards close on December 10th, which is my birthday. I don't know why I do that every year, but I just like it. Whatever.
It's a little gift to you.
It's a little gift to me. We close it. We close out the year. Please vote. We love doing this. We love hearing,
because it's also fun. Like, we have our opinions. Fun. We have our opinions, but it's fun to see what everybody else thinks.
What people who listen to our show, and thank you so much for listening to our show.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to see what happens.
Me too.
Okay, should we do Music Rex?
Yeah, I was gonna just do off of Glorious. I was gonna do Procedure.
Okay. So yours is Procedure. My Music Rec this week is going to be Me, You, and Hennessy by Deja.
Yeah, mine is gonna be. Let me go to this album. It's gonna be Good Ass a Day with dollar signs. Whatever.
Perfect. Those are our Music Recs for this week. Thank you so much for listening to this episode.
We'll see you next time.
Please vote and have a great day. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, a podcast about Black women in hip hop. Where My Girls At is produced and edited by Mariah Woods and hosted by Mariah Woods and Brianna LaRosliere. Follow us on Twitter at Where My Girls At 2, on Instagram at Where My Girls At _TH, and on TikTok at Where My Girls At Pod. See you next time.